Hi, CD Bestie. I'm Sigrid, and you can check out my latest interview on CreativeDisc.com, which is the #1 music website in Indonesia.
Welcome back on an exclusive interview with me, Lauretha. And now we have our special guest for today because this is my favorite musician, of course, my idol. I've been manifesting for this interview for 3 years. And now we have Sigrid with us. Hi, Sigrid.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh my God. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, we're just beyond happy to have this opportunity to talk with you. Like, I am wearing your t-shirt right now. Can you see?
I love it. That's so cute.
Yeah, it has arrived for 2 months actually, coming through from Norway to Indonesia. Okay, so congrats on your new release album, How to Let Go. We already listened to that. I love it so much. I listen to it every day. And then congrats on debuting on the chart of the runner-up positions on the UK album chart and #1 chart in Norway. Yay! And how do you feel that finally you released the album?
It's amazing. I'm really honored and lucky that it went that well. Super excited to have the album out. Reaction's been good. No, I'm just really excited about it. And we're going on tour now, so life is good.
That's good. So talking about the album itself, the How to Let Go, maybe I would like to show to our followers too. So this is the vinyl that I ordered also from Sigrid. You guys, if you haven't listened to her album, you should listen to it. There are so many emotions in your new album. What is actually the story, actually like the meaning behind the album title of How to Let Go? Is it like the healing process or things? Could you tell us?
Yeah, when we wrote all these songs, we just started to see a pattern in the songs of there was a lot of letting go in a lot of the lyrics, like in Burning Bridges, you gotta let it go, and another like I need to let you go in Thank Me Later. It was a lot of letting go. So I thought instead of like changing all these lyrics and like fighting the theme, that's the red thread for you there. Apparently I had a lot to let go of. So yeah, and it's interesting because Burning Bridges and Think Later, I guess, is like the two opposites, like one where you need to let go of someone, and one where, yeah, you know, the other way around. So yeah, and then we have this song called Grow, or I mean, it was called How to Let Go before, the one that is called Grow now on the album, and that one is about growing up and letting go of you or who you used to be as a child. And we thought, oh, that's such a nice title. So we decided to change the title to Grow for that song and name the album How to Let Go.
Yeah, and we also listen to some of the songs are pretty much in slow ballad song, and then the others are very dancey and catchy, upbeat song. But which one is more exciting to you to write on the song? Could you tell us a little bit like how's the vibe when you're doing the process of your music writing?
It's been really fun to write more in like the mid-tempo range. I don't do that often, so that's been really cool. Like Risk of Getting Hurt, Mistake of You, songs like that. I love them. Dancer. But yeah, I love having those contrasts of like balancing between like the super upbeat and like dance floor type of songs and the ballads. I feel like that's just who I am as a writer. Those songs always come out. But the writing process has been really nice. Been working with Caroline Aylin, Emily Warren, and Danish producer Sly, Sylvester Sivertsen on it. Most of it at least, and then there's some other writers and producers as well. But yeah, it's been really cool, really nice.
Yeah. And then about the Bad Life single itself with Bring Me the Horizon, we were there on your media release at the time, but could you tell us more about it? Because what's the best part being, you know, working together with Bring Me the Horizon? Like everyone knows you too. Could you tell us how exciting were you for that project?
Oh, I had no idea what to expect walking into that studio. I had met Jordan from Jordan Fish from Bring Me Up
Yeah.
a couple of weeks before, but I didn't know him that well, so I wasn't sure. I hadn't met Ollie in person yet. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going into. Like I know their
Hmm.
music is like really hard. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe it's gonna be like, a bit of a hard environment, but they were the sweetest guys. So lovely. I walked in with my lunch and my smoothie, and
Yeah.
it was really nice. We had a couple of lovely days together in the studio, just chatting and playing music and rewriting the lyrics. And yeah, I mean, I count them as good friends now.
Yeah, and speaking of that song, Bad Life, and also the single before It Gets Dark, which is one of my favorite songs too from you. It's just like a reminder of our mental health situation when we got depressed. I know this is just a bad day, but not a bad life. What the first thing you do when you knew that I think I'm on a depressed moment at that time? What's the first move you did for yourself to cope with it?
To cope with when you're having a bad day.
Yeah, having a like
I
a
always turn to
depressed moment.
music.
Mhm.
Not depressed,
Not
but if I'm
depressed.
ever feeling a bit sad,
Not sad.
maybe,
Okay.
um, I always turn to music. I always put on my favorite songs.
Mm-hmm.
I've listened a lot to Bad Life if I'm feeling really stressed about things, or yeah, just yeah, I don't know, just having a day.
Yeah.
Then I always like to go outside for a little bit, not necessarily like go for a full hike, but just get outside and get some fresh air always helps. Or
Uh,
make my favorite dinner. It's stuff like that that I like to do.
Especially you live in Norway, it's such a beautiful scenery and view outside that I always want to live
Yeah.
there forever.
Oh, it's really
Oh,
beautiful. It's a beautiful
yeah.
place. Yeah. But even if I'm traveling a lot, like even
Mm,
if I'm in London or New York or something,
yeah.
I'll go outside for a little bit. Or I
Okay.
call my mom.
Oh, you call your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe for the next question is about your song with the title of "A Driver Saved My Night." It was just so catchy, but what is that song is all about? Is it like from a broken hearted and someone, a stranger, a driver saved you, or how is
Mm.
it? How is it?
So A Driver Saved My Night is inspired by a lot of moments where I've been in cars. I spend a lot of time traveling from A to B in my job. And sometimes you're on a highway somewhere in a new city and you might feel a bit homesick and you sit in the back seat and suddenly a song that you really like comes on the radio
Mm-hmm.
and I ask if we can turn it up and
Mm-hmm.
the driver turns it up and we just sit there both like
And have a good
bubbling to
time.
the song. And it's a song inspired by that because I've had that happen to me so many times where
Yeah.
a song that I love comes on the radio and it really just makes your day. I love how
Yeah.
music really makes my day and yeah, I listen to music constantly. So it's kind of an homage to that.
Yeah, it was great. And also my repeated playlist on Spotify as well. And
Oh,
then, no, and about the big message that you would like to bring out to your fans out there. We know that the process of letting go of something. I mean, as for me myself, I just lost my mom 2 years ago, and I listened to your
I'm
song
so
Home.
sorry.
Oh, thank you. And then I listened to your song Home to You, and I always cry because I always touch. That song is just such a great song. And then How to Let Go album came on. And what is your, I don't know, like comforting statement for any friends out there who are struggling from grief or sadness for nowadays?
I'm so sorry to hear about that, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you so
Deep
much.
condolences. Yeah. But yeah, basically, I hope that people that listen to the music, maybe this can be like a free space to get lost into the melodies and the production and some of the more fun songs. But then maybe when you listen to it for the second or third time, you hear the lyrics properly and maybe you hear a bit of yourself in the lyrics. Because these are all songs that I've written to myself for
Mm.
explaining to myself who I am and accepting all my sides and coming to terms with it and moving on from it and letting go of things. But then I know that if I'm feeling that way, I know that there's a lot of people that feel the same way. So yeah, I'm hoping that it can be some of it. It feels relatable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the message is, I mean, we got your message clearly and it was flattering. And then, okay, now let's talk about fun things. The world tour in 2022, you have announced it, all the schedules are around the world. Let us know which country or maybe which festival would you like to, to have as soon as possible, like, the vibe that makes you on fire. Can you tell us one or two festival that gives you more fire to it, or like from your
Ooh.
memories?
Oh my God, I can't. We're playing Glastonbury now in a couple of weeks. I'm really, really excited for
Cool.
that. Can't
Very
wait.
cool.
What else? We're playing Mad Cool in Madrid. I've never played that one before. My sister lives in Madrid. I'm really excited about that. We've got a Europe tour coming up, UK and Ireland tour, US tour. Very excited. Hopefully, we'll get to go to Indonesia soon.
Sure, sure.
I'd
I'll
love
be right away purchasing your ticket to all my friends.
to.
We would like to have you in Indonesia or maybe at least in Southeast Asia, because I guess there's a lot of fans of Sigrid also in so many countries in the Southeast Asia too, right?
Yeah, I hope
Cool.
so. I would love to come.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe we are having such a short time left, but I would like to ask you about, because you are now being in such a well-known artist and musicians, but I also look up to you because you're very humble. You're a very humble person. You live your life just the way you are. You never being someone else for your friends and for everyone. What does actually fame means to you? Because you are already like well known right now. People knows you. What does it mean for you?
Fame for me is
Yeah.
very abstract. It's weird.
Okay.
I just feel like I understand that like
Yeah.
I'm quite public, but also at the
Okay.
same time in Norway especially I feel like people are really chill with it. I
Ah,
live my normal life in Norway. There's no such thing as a paparazzi in Norway. It just doesn't exist.
really?
Yeah.
I would like to
Which
live
is
in
so
Norway.
lovely. So I feel like I really have my normal life in Norway.
Mhm, mhm.
Um, and also, I think the way I dress probably don't make people recognize me. I don't have a very recognizable outfit, I think, which is very practical.
But whenever you dressed up, like, in a music clip with Grief, Head on Fire, it was also such a great outfit that you wore.
Oh, thank you.
I really love that. So whatever you wear, we always love you. Like whatever you dressed, we just love Sigrid.
Thank you.
Period.
I don't know, that was so fun. It's been so lovely to work with Griff. She's amazing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're still what is it? Do you have another project? Maybe in the future you still would like to have another, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know. But I
It's
hope
still
to see you
open.
this summer at the
Yeah.
festival.
And we're all what is it, we're waiting for that good news to come actually. Okay, now, well, I guess our time is short, but could you give like a last message for your fans in Indonesia, for your,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Should I just go for it?
yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Indonesia. I'm Sigrid. Thank you so, so much for listening to my music. I really appreciate it. I hope that you get to listen to my new album, How to Let Go. And maybe you'll get a few tips or tricks on how to let go yourself. Really hope to see you soon at a concert. Big love.